Permit me to ask you this question. Have you mistaken the falling into electrical hazards such as minor electric shock before? Well, we don't pray for that to happen to anyone. We don't pray for anyone to fall into such electrical hazards. But if your answer is a yes, let me know on the comment section below. And also, don't forget to tell me measures you took in order to prevent future occurrence. If you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to show you 5 causes or reasons why people fall into electrical hazards such as minor electric shock. And I'm also going to show you remedies, measures to take in order to prevent future occurrence. Welcome to Electric Edge. My name is C. Announce. I bring you over 2 decades of hands-on experience in electric engineering. My journey began more than 2 decades ago in a technical college where I built the foundation of my skills. After which I pursued a university training where I combined theoretical knowledge with practical applications. Yes, throughout my career, I've worked alongside licensed electrical engineers in established companies where I mastered house electrical maintenance, house electrical conduit piping, electrical wiring, electrical installation of fittings, electrical installation of fixtures, and many more. This channel is my little way of sharing the insight and techniques I've gained over the years, blending real-world problem solving with sound engineering principles. Before I show you the 5 causes and ways you can avoid minor electric shocks, let me quickly show you in our upcoming videos. Remember, this is my first video in this channel. In our upcoming videos, we're going to explore the following. The first one is essential safety precautions for all electric works. Number 2 is quick fixes and minor electrical maintenance works. Number 3 is expert insight into electrical conduit piping for your house. Number 4 is basics of electric wiring for your house as well. Remember, we're not talking about electronics here. Number 5, the last but not the least, is step-by-step guide to installing electrical fittings and more. So whether you are starting out or looking to enhance your skills, Electric Edge is here to empower you with the practical knowledge and professional tips for safe and efficient electrical works. So let's power up your skills and ensure safety, precision, and excellence in all your electrical projects or works. Disclaimer: our videos are strictly for educational purposes. Always consult a licensed electrician or local authority for professional installations and regulatory compliance. We are here to guide and empower you through practical knowledge, not to replace certified expertise. So if you are ready to power up your skills, hit that subscribe button and join me in this electrifying journey. Let's get started. Now, 5 reasons why people fall into the electrical hazards such as minor electric shocks is that number 1 is direct contact with live wire. You have a faulty socket or switch and you want to do it yourself, you want to fix it yourself. You removed or you switched off the socket. You have only succeeded in isolating the electrical gadget plugged into the socket. Even if you remove the electrical gadget and try to switch off your switch or your socket outlet, now you did not switch off the circuit breaker. That is why you had such electrical shock. So you touched the live wire while trying to fix it. Now there are remedies. It is avoidable. That electric shock is avoidable. What do? You should go to the circuit breaker and switch it off. So whether you switch off the socket on the wall or not, the circuit breaker has been switched off. There's no more supply to the socket, so you can fix it. Another thing you should do is to wear gloves. You wear your hand glove. If you have your hand glove, then you should use tools that are insulated. The second cause The second cause of minor electric shock would be faulty or exposed electrical wiring. For instance, walking barefoot on a wet environment or a wet floor where there is a damaged live wire nearby could result to electric shock. It is avoidable. What are the remedies? The remedies is that you should constantly inspect your environment. If it is a workshop or your house or anywhere you know there could be the possibility of a damage on the part of your wiring or the wires. So what do you do? What to do is that you should always inspect the environment, the wires, and check if there is damage. Now, replace them. Replace them. Make sure that something is done in order to replace them. Either to protect them and insulate them so that you don't get involved in such. And secondly, you should always use your PPE, your personal protective equipment, for your own safety. You should wear them and avoid operating electrical equipment in damp environments, damp or wet floor. You should avoid it. That is number 2. The next on my list is overloaded circuits. Normally we assume that we can plug anything in our sockets in our homes. For instance, you get to the market, you eat an extension and plugs in your room. Normally you just plug your fan, you plug your television or whatever, your stabilizer, name them, just plug everything there. And you want to iron your clothes. You quickly go there, plug and you iron there on the same extension you just picked from the market. You didn't even check the ratings. You didn't check the voltage. You just plug everything there. And what you plug there is a meter that is telling you that you have plugged more than the rated voltage. Before you know it, that extension will get damaged. You don't even know why. Maybe you get back to the market and you see this extension you bought yesterday is damaged and all whatnot. But you are the person that damaged your expensive extension. Why? Because you overloaded that extension. And if by mistake that extension wire got burnt and maybe the insulation is damaged and you touched it mistakenly, there will be an electric shock. Secondly, you know that in our houses, the sockets or the lighting points are dedicated to one particular circuit. Likewise, the sockets, they are also dedicated to one particular circuit, and each circuit is being taken care of by a particular circuit breaker. Yes, the circuit breaker for the socket is different from the circuit breaker taking care of the lighting point. Now, when you overload that circuit, the circuit breaker dedicated for the socket, there's every possibility that the live wire bringing life to those sockets will overheat, and there is also the possibility of burning those wire because of overheat, and those live components will be exposed, which can also result to electric shock. So you need to be very careful not to overload one particular circuit. The fourth one is earthing, proper earthing. Yes, if your house is not properly earthed or grounded, there's no proper grounding, maybe because the electrician is not okay, is not good, or is not experienced, is not certified, then there is a hazard. Yes, there could be shock, there could be electric shock. Who knows if you are the person that will experience it first? Who knows if it's going to happen to your child or your children? So that's why you need a proper grounding or earthing of your house. Yes, that's the remedy. The remedy is to ensure that the earthing of your building is properly done and tested. Then the last but not the least is lack of awareness or lack of training. Yes, you are in a hurry to get to your office and you are using your boiling ring to boil a bucket of water. Yes, and because you are in a hurry, it is knowledge that will tell you not to dip your finger into that water unless you isolate that boiling ring before you test and check the heat of that water in the bucket. So you see, you need to be aware. You need to be aware of what electricity can do and what it cannot do. Electricity is a good servant, but a very bad master. So if you are not aware of the electricity becomes your master and you may not know how to handle it. Yes, it's very wrong. So for your take home, I will advise that you make sure every wire you see around your home is assumed live wire. Let me repeat. Every wire around your home is live wire until it is proven otherwise. That is number one. Number two is avoid substandard material. I will not say much about that now. Avoid the use of substandard material. Whether you are the type that will advise your electrician to make use of substandard material because you don't have enough cash, you just want to manage it. Electricity is not something you just risk. You don't take that risk. So avoid substandard material. The last but not the least is keep your children away from every electrical gadget, or don't tell them to go and operate it. Don't keep your boiling water, your water that is connected with your boiling ring. You tell your child to go and check if that water is boiling, and the child will dip his finger or her finger into that bucket of water. You don't send a child to do that. Thank you for watching. See you in our next upload. Stay cool. Bye.